Well,
Valentine's
Day
is just a couple of days away, and what a better way to say I love you than with breakfast in bed, where you could just bring heart-shaped pancakes and a big hug. And
that was the winning answer, by the way, in the game. Right?
Yeah, it was. So, Sophie.
Yeah. Yes,
so,
I
know this has got to be healthy and good for you and delicious. So how do we get started?
Yeah. Okay, first of all, does Tony bring you breakfast in bed?
Yes, he does. And every Sunday he brings me, when we turn on the CBS Morning News, he brings me a cappuccino and a little thing every Sunday.
So he might make these, or you might
I'm
make
sure he would make these. Yes.
So yeah, they are healthy.
Yeah.
And the reason they're healthy is every single ingredient actually is super healthy in these. So you feel good after eating them. Yeah.
Okay.
The flours that I'm using, they're whole grain. I'm using a whole wheat pastry flour, and I'm using almond flour.
Okay.
And that gives them a beautiful lightness.
All right.
Then I'm using some brown sugar. So actually, Christina, would you please put those in there for me?
Of course, I'd be happy.
And just whisk them up. Sure. And then I'm using a little bit of sugar, only a little bit.
This is brown sugar, though.
It's brown sugar. Some aluminum-free baking powder.
You can ask for aluminum-free baking powder?
Yes, and it's often on the label.
Okay.
And a little bit of salt here.
All right.
Okay. And then we're just going to mix that up.
Okay.
And then in this bowl here, I'm going to mix the wet ingredients. So I have 3 eggs here. And now the magical ingredient is beet.
Okay, why is it a magical ingredient?
Right, so I'm using... Okay. Mark and Matt, it's a magical ingredient, yes. So I roasted these beets and I made a beet puree just by putting them in the food processor. And it's a magical ingredient because it's going to add the pink to our potion.
Little red heart.
It'll add the pink
I'm sorry, Sophie.
Yeah.
Can you get a shot?
Oh,
My heart's broken.
it's so... Who broke your heart?
I don't.
Oh.
I just wanted to point that out.
Oh, I'm sorry your heart is broken. Okay, send cards and letters to Mark.
You know, so I've added the beet puree, and I'm also going to add some buttermilk.
Okay.
I love buttermilk in pancakes because it makes them fluff up a little bit more. And then some coconut oil there, Christina.
In here?
Yes.
All right, there you go.
And I'm adding the coconut oil because it has so many health benefits.
It does. It's
you
like
use it a lot, don't you?
A lot. And you could use it on your body and in
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, is that good? Okay, so now we have the finished puree over here.
Okay.
Look how pretty this is, guys.
It's so beautiful. Look at that color.
Right. And then in the pan, we're putting these little heart-shaped molds.
Where do you get these?
Well, I actually got them online, but I'm going to show you how to make your own on the Facebook page afterwards. Now, Christina, would you please...
I'll make the pancakes while you make the butter almond.
Oh, the butter. Okay,
yeah.
So we're just going to put the batter in there. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm making a cashew cream to go over them.
Ooh, cashew
So I have soaked some cashews overnight in the Frigidaire. Like so, there. And I'm going to drain those off in the
By the way, isn't that fun when you open the refrigerator, how that
Christina,
happens?
it's so much fun.
I know.
And then I've soaked these overnight so they are soggy, which doesn't sound so good, but this is delicious. And, all right, and they're going to go in here, excuse my fingers, in a high-speed blender. And to that, I am adding some filtered water, just covering them, because you don't want your cream to be too thin. And then I'm going to add a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of vanilla, and then I'm going to process.
Is it delicious?
This is just my favorite. Christina, would you help me with the blender?
Of course, really good.
Of turning it on. Right. Okay. So I get so nervous because it's gone over my kitchen window. That's it. There we are.
Him in bed, make sure he's awake.
Yes. I mean, how many times have you turned these on when the whole thing goes everywhere? And so you get this beautiful vanilla cream. It's wonderful for those who are lactose intolerant or who are vegan.
Yes.
There's a great little thing here. Now, how are our little pancakes
They're going to take a few minutes over here, but we have some that are already made up.
They look so pretty in that pan, just bubbling away.
Don't they, though?
Do they taste good?
They're delicious.
And they're not too sweet, are they?
No.
Now you have some hot maple
It
syrup.
feels like you're eating healthy.
You are eating healthy.
All right, let's go ahead and pour.
Healthy. So you're going to put a little bit of cream.
Ooh, I can. Oh, and can I put a little bit of the syrup over it?
Yes, Christina.
Oh, that looks beautiful. And some fresh fruit.
Should we do?
Oh, look how that's running. Oh, look at it. It's all runny and ooey and
Bring
gooey.
that up here.
I'm
Bring that up here.
I'm actually
taste.
obsessed with the cashew
Wait,
cream.
okay, I want to taste. I haven't tasted it. Wait.
Come on. Give me a little piece of your heart
Mark
there.
powered that.
What do you think,
Oh
Christina?
my gosh. That is really delicious.
I don't
Very
believe
tasty.
you. Here,
You
let
don't
me try
believe
it.
you just
Yeah.
ate the whole thing, Mark.
No, I didn't. That's not true. Matt,
Men are loving these.
I have to tell you, this is really very tasty. And you don't have the heaviness with the regular flour.
oh my
It's
goodness,
very
this is
light
Very good.
and delicious.
By the way, special messages Sophie said on our Facebook page how you can make those heart-shaped molds.
Oh, look at this.
your pancakes.
Wait, we get a shot? Wait.
Gotta get
sorry.
a shot.
Okay, here we go. Overhead.
While you're doing that,
There we
I'll
go.
keep talking
Look
and
at
tell you
that.
you
Look
can
at
get
that.
more from Sophie by going to sophieuliano.com.